Hi guys, you are tuned into the West Country Kitchen, and on today's episode I'm going to be showing you how to make a beautiful springtime frittata. So let's do it. We are going to need some free-range eggs. We are going to need some goat's cheese. We're going to need some pecorino romano, frozen garden peas. We're going to need some fresh basil. We're going to need some spring onions. We are going to need some fresh bell peppers. We're going to need some cubed pancetta. And we're going to need some extra virgin olive oil. So we start this recipe by preparing our spring onions and our bell peppers. Take a minute to slice your way around the outside of the bell pepper, discard the core, and then we just want to julienne the peppers and then cut them into small cubes. Pop those into a bowl to one side, and it's always nice to use a red and a green pepper just for aesthetics. And then we move on to our spring onions. Just chop off the end and the tops, and then chop those into similar sized cubes as our peppers. Pop those to one side with the pepper, just while we prepare some fresh basil. Remove the leaves, and just chop your way through that once or twice so that they're fairly coarse, but we don't want big whole leaves in the frittata. And then we take a heavy bottomed frying pan. We add a nice handful of our cubed pancetta, season that with a touch of pepper, a very small dash of olive oil to help it along, and then slowly render out the fat. As soon as we get a little bit of colour, pop in our peppers. Now this will take a few minutes for the peppers to sweat down and for the bacon to get nice and crispy. So while we've got a minute or two, we want to prepare our eggs. So take a nice large bowl, and for your average sized frying pan we are going to need anywhere from 6 to 12 eggs. So crack your eggs into the bowl, break those down a little bit and give them a good whisking with a fork or a balloon whisk. And then at this point we want to shave in a very generous handful of pecorino romano or Parmesan cheese. Mix that through, and then we return to our frying pan. At this point we add a nice handful of our spring onion. 2 or 3 minutes later, once it starts to become soft, we add another nice handful of our defrosted garden peas and a nice handful of fresh basil leaves. At this point we also add our goat's cheese. Just scatter that throughout the pan, and then we pour over our egg mixture. Just give that a minute or two to fill the pan. And we pop that under a grill for about 7 to 12 minutes. Keep checking it. Keep touching the top of the frittata, and we're just looking for it to beautifully set in the frying pan. And here comes the tricky bit. We want to turn it out onto a chopping board. Be gentle. And there we have it. A wonderful Italian frittata. Take a nice generous slice, and we can see the beautiful cross section here. Loads of gooey goat's cheese, beautiful springtime vegetables. A real treat and really simple to make. If you enjoyed this one guys, give it a thumbs up. Please get yourself subscribed to my channel. Hit the bell symbol so you don't miss out on any videos coming in the future. and have a wonderful day, guys. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time here in the West Country Kitchen.